Hi guys, I'm Lexing. I'm doing my presentation on emotions and memory, which is in the area of learning and memory. I'm interested in this topic because I always wonder how does emotion affect our memory and what kinds of emotion may strengthen or weaken our memory. First, emotion for recalling. Stanford University did an experiment. Researchers asked two student groups to attend a test. In the beginning, students were placed in a happy mood and memorized 16 words. After that, some of students were asked to get into a sad mood, and the rest of students kept the happy mood, and both groups were asked to memorize another word list. Then all students recalled the first word list. The result turns out if students memorize the word under the same mood, the recall results were better than not under the same mood. Emotion and false memory. False memory is a psychological phenomenon where a person recalls something that didn't happen or happened differently from the way it happened. In this experiment, the primary conclusion is that, compared with positive emotion, negative emotion reduces the level of false memory and reduces the tendency to show false memory effects. You can see it from this chart. Emotion also affects our explicit and implicit memory. Implicit memory is acquired and used unconsciously, and it can affect our thoughts and behaviors. Explicit memory is the conscious, intentional recollection of information, previous experiences, and concepts. In the early research, people found that emotion refers to explicit memory of the individual but doesn't affect implicit memory. However, in recent studies, it has been found that emotion affects not only explicit memory but also implicit memory. Researchers are exploring further because the research in the laboratory is very limited. Also, researchers' opinions are quite different about how to induce a certain emotion in the experiment. These are all obstacles in the research. For summary, I want to say if you want to recall something from the depths of your memory, it often depends on whether the moods when recalling is consistent with the mood when the things happened. And in visual memory tasks, the performance of positive emotion is worse than negative emotion, while for persistent induced positive emotion is worse than transiently induced positive emotion. So if you want to memorize some pictures, try to let you calm down and that will be helpful. And the last is emotion influence implicit and explicit memory. Here are the sources I used. They are reliable because they are published research articles. Thanks for watching.